everybody. So today I had the chance to see the latest Pixar entry, Cars 3, and so I thought I'd give you some of my initial thoughts. We're going to be podcasting about it on Saturday, me and my friend AJ, and we'll be talking about all three of the films, and I'm going to be doing Cars 1 and Cars 2 for family movie night on Sunday, so that will be a lot of fun, so you want to check that out. But let's talk about this Cars 3. And so I think a lot of people were really skeptical because a lot of people really hated Cars 2. I am not one of those people though. To give you a spoiler to my review on Sunday, I actually think that Cars 2 has a lot of positives about it. I think it's really beautiful as far as the colors, and you see these cityscapes that are amazing. I think that the racing sequences are really fun. It's just that Mater's, they're too long, and I think that some of the spy riffs are sort of fun, but I think that it just sometimes outwears its welcome. But I don't think it's a horrible movie. I really don't. I really hated it, so to each their own. But this was written off with some derision when it was first announced. Then they had this brilliant marketing team. For once, usually Pixar is very gag oriented in their trailers, and so they're just not that memorable and not that great. Well, these trailers were really good, and they got I think a lot of people excited that they didn't think would be excited for Cars. And so yeah, it's interesting to see now that we've seen the film. And I think that if you conclude, a lot of people, if you just saw the teaser trailer, you might think, wow, they didn't really do sort of the bold things that they promised. But if you saw the most recent trailer, then it really is exactly what that trailer promised. This kind of Rocky story, this sports story, this racing story. And so I wasn't disappointed at all in that regard. And I ended up actually enjoying the film quite a bit. I thought it was a solid base hit, probably my favorite of the Cars movies. And I thought it was enjoyable. So let me tell you a little bit what I liked about this Cars 3 film. First of all, the racing sequences are amazing, are so just alive, and you feel like they're going fast and just captivating and so real feeling and so immersive. All the voice work is wonderful. It's definitely very immersive. You have, of course, all the returning people plus Nathan Fillion and Cruzella, I don't know her last name, as Cruz Ramirez. She is amazing. Washington is great. Chris Cooper makes an appearance. You have Margot Martindale, who's really fun in a small role. So you have all these great roles, and you have some returning characters that I didn't expect, at least when they first announced it. You have Doc Hudson. They somehow managed to find this dialogue from Paul Newman so that it fits like perfectly into the story, which I thought was pretty amazing. And then they also have Tom and Ray from Car Talk, who I love so much, and Tom has passed away, and so to hear them back in their roles from the first film really warmed my heart and made me happy. And stuff was positive. Also, I think it has a really nice message that I really think is important for kids, that I think that kids and even adults can really look down on the elderly and look down on people as they get older, and it's just an old person kind of a sort of a feeling. And I think this could provide a nice jumping off point to talking about that we're still the same person. Like, even if we're retiring, or if we're changing jobs, or we're getting older, like, we're still the same person inside. And I think that's the message you get here with Lightning. Also, there is a nice message with Cruz Ramirez, where she has been sort of left out of things because I guess she's a girl, or because of the way she looks different. I'm not sure exactly what the problem is, but it worked. I didn't care that much about those kind of details. I think that little girls will really like it, and the idea of her coming through in the end and kind of getting her moment, I think will be very fun for a lot of little girls. There are some downsides that I didn't like. There are some points where I started to get a little bored. That started to get a little slow for me, particularly some of the training sequences where it's just like, it felt like sort of the same thing over and over and over again. Started to get, I got a little bit bored. It was late when I saw it, so that's probably part of it. Also, I think that it doesn't ever solve any of the problems with the Cars universe and the problems with like I said, the problems with why are they excluding crews? Like, what's going on? There's just so many questions about this world that if you kind of start asking questions, then it just completely unravels. But who cares? It's a movie about talking cars. I mean, ridiculous. So I don't know. I just think people are making this into some kind of political statement are ridiculous. I think that I loved the music. Was great. The Cars movie is actually really well known for their soundtracks. They have a lot of covers, and then also the outright soundtrack. And I thought this was so good, both parts. I thought the songs were really good, and I thought that the score was really good also. It really immersed you in the movie. So if you already like the franchise, then you will like it. If you don't really like the franchise, you might still like it. If you hate it, then you'll probably still hate it. But I enjoyed it. I did. I think it's a solid film. So I give it like a B, maybe a B+. I have to decide, maybe see it again. We'll see. But I thought it was a good, entertaining film. So let me know what you think of Cars 3 and the franchise as a whole. Put it in the comments section. And thanks so much. Please subscribe to my channel, and I'll talk to you later. Bye!